can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's over. You wanted her, so just give me what I...
Alright, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, make sure you're following me at the appropriate social media at Tanek127, which includes Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And also, if you want more Genshin Impact video, news, information, and stuff like that, make sure you guys are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel, and let's go ahead and get right on into today's juicy topic. So, since I've been covering Genshin Impact, one common question I get, and this is literally the question I've gotten for the past year and a half, 2 years now, is Genshin Impact coming to Xbox? Even for a while, is Genshin Impact coming to Nintendo Switch? Which we already do know, just sometime in the future. We just have no confirmed release date. We don't even know if it'll hit Switch in 2020, which at this point I'm honestly just starting to doubt. But the real common question I get, especially recently now that Genshin Impact's here, I mean, even some of my podcast buddies have asked me about it, is will Genshin Impact come to the Xbox platform? Will it come to Xbox One, Xbox Series S, X, whatever the case may be? And while we have no definite answer to that, and let me go ahead and explain a little bit why is that to you guys. Just this dev team and the the community manager, which actually is a really cool dude. I actually do know him a bit because he was working with a previous game that I was covering beforehand. And when we both ran into each other on Genshin Impact, we looked at our Discord DMs and we were like, wow, it's a small world. I'm not going to throw, which game and stuff like that out there because, that's his personal business and stuff like that. But the Genshin Impact, they don't exactly, the dev team and stuff, they don't respond to, I'm not going to say they don't take in fan feedback, but if you go on Twitter, if you look on like forums and stuff like that, you'll see that they don't really respond much to anything. They are very sporadic, very random. Like they're almost as random as the guys are behind Apex Legends. Like these dudes don't say anything until they're ready to say it. And I mean, like, it has to be happening within like a few weeks or like a month's time, or they're not even going to bring it up and not even talk about it, which I respect. That's a way of, keeping people from getting their hopes up on certain things. They just said the game was coming to Switch. They didn't make a promise of 2020, so that way, they wouldn't have to announce a delay or anything if it wouldn't make it till 2021. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, so I'm sure everybody's understandable about that. But one thing, like I said, one thing about them is they're silent. They don't talk much. Me personally, I've even reached out to the CM a few times about Switch, and he just, even as a content creator, and the inside hookups people swear we always get all the time, he tells me nothing about it. He says he doesn't know anything. Now, whether he really does or doesn't, I have no idea. I'm not him. But I'm gonna go by some, just some factual information out there and speculate that I do think Genshin Impact will eventually hit the Xbox platforms and could possibly be in development already. Now, the reason I think that is because it's really simple, guys. Let's look at the current gaming generation we're in. Look at the way things are. Mobile gaming is on a rise, and despite how much I can't stand the mobile gaming platform, the platform's getting bigger. That's no secret. The one thing these developers want to do is make more console-like experiences to mobile. Because let's face it, the mobile platform is a lot closer to console than it is on PC. You're not using mouse and keyboard and stuff like that on your phone. I'm sure there's some people who probably can do that and stuff with their tablets, but there are tablets that use mouses and keyboards and other. For the most part, if you're playing mobile games, you're probably using some type of third party mobile controller, or you are using some type of or basically just using your phone as the shape of a controller, as it'll have a D-pad on the left side of it that's touchscreen and some buttons on the right side of it that are touchscreen, which is why I kind of get mad, when a lot of developers won't consider bringing their games to platforms like Nintendo Switch. I think it's kind of silly. It just means more revenue, more fans, more stuff like that for you. But So, like I said, look at the way gaming is now. The games as a service thing, free-to-play games, they are on the rise. Fortnite has clearly set an example of this generation that a lot of games need to follow. And it seems Genshin Impact, they kind of went that similar pursuit, minus the battle pass. So, whether you like gacha games or not, everybody has a different aspect, different taste on it. If you don't know what mine is, it's plain and simple. Gacha, yes, you get weapon drops and character drops that have different abilities and stuff like that. But if you don't level those weapons or characters, they're cosmetic anyway. So, gacha can look pay to winish to some people, but if the grind work is still required, then I don't personally look at that as pay to win, especially if the game doesn't have any form of PvP in it. I really don't see it too much as pay to win. But that's just my opinion, and that's not what this video is about. But it would be kind of silly for Genshin Impact to have the success it does. And mind you, it's already generated about $50 million in revenue in its first week, according to GameSpot. And I'll leave a link to that down in the description below for you guys to read yourselves. It's gotten over 20-something million players. We've reached a billion milestones for people pre-registering and signups and stuff like that. And guys, mind you, it is doing all this while it is missing on two very popular platforms. Now, obviously, PlayStation 4 was the big successor this generation. We all know that. PCs, a really popular platform. It's a very versatile platform. There are people with low-end PCs, high-end PCs, and being that Genshin's built as a mobile game, I'm assuming most people with some form of a gaming PC can probably run Genshin Impact. And most people, with a decent phone can probably run it too. So bringing it on console was, a good idea, but they're still missing two very big pieces of that console pie. The Nintendo Switch, which is already in development and scheduled to come out whenever, and the Xbox One. They had no mention of it, or just, the Xbox family of devices in general. If you were a developer, you had a multi-platform game that supported crossplay, cross-progression. You already have one platform in your circle that's, doesn't play friendly with cross-progression, PlayStation. Would you not want to expand to more consoles? I'm asking you that, honestly, guys, as gamers. If you were a developer, think about that. Xbox and Nintendo are going to play nice with the whole crossplay thing. Both companies have shown that, they've been down with that the whole time. Now, granted, Microsoft still has to prove themselves to Japanese and Chinese markets. That's no secret. We all know that. But they're getting better, hence why we have Phantasy Star Online 2 as a exclusive to Microsoft right now. How long that's going to last, I have no idea. Is it a forever thing? I don't know. But I think it would be pretty silly if these developers were not looking at the Xbox platform at all, especially since it's friendly to every system that their game is currently known for. The thing that's giving this game so much success in the first place, the fact that, you can play it on anything, anywhere, with any of your friends and stuff like that. It's a big free-to-play, tons of content, RPG, multiplayer adventure. Why would you not want to expand upon that? Now, I have no proof for this. There's no articles I can cite. There's no leaks or rumors that, there's Xbox One code in the game files and stuff like that. There's none of that. But common sense tells me that if a Genshin Impact Xbox trailer doesn't pop up on YouTube sometime in the next 12 months, then the developers are crazy, in my opinion. Especially since they're already seeing success with just having one console in the mix. There's one console in the mix right now. There's a console, PC, and phone. There's still two huge chunks of players out there that they can throw into this. And you really think MiHoYo doesn't see them? I'm going to tell you guys personally, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell. And I'm telling you now, I don't know if it's going to be 6 months from now. I don't know if it's going to be a year from now. I don't know if it's going to take 2 years. But I guarantee you sometime in the future, we will see a Genshin Impact Xbox One, Xbox Series, Xbox whatever trailer. There is no way you build a game like this with that kind of success and just stop there. No plans to grow, no plans to expand, no plans to do anything. There's no way. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.